This is a television program in the year 2040.
You look lovely, Doc, for 2040.
I've preserved myself.
Well, thank you so much, Brody, for being here. We're really excited to hear what questions you have for Doc. Do you want to just start out with your first question?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you spread peace?
How do I spread peace? Well, there are 3 ways to spread peace. One is to start with yourself as an individual, and you make a decision that you're going to find every opportunity in your personal life to spread peace. So you start with the individual, the person. The next thing you do is to look around at your immediate environment. The people who you interact with, like your family members, your neighbors, your friends, your schoolmates, okay? All those people that you come in contact with on a regular basis is called your warm market. These are people that you're close enough to feel their warmth. That's why we call it warm market, okay? Folks you shake hands with. Then the next way you spread peace is through looking at the rest of the world, your country, the world you live in, and then you begin to see how you can make connections and help people find more peaceful ways to live. Yes?
How can I help spread peace?
Well, one of the things you're doing now is spreading peace by having this interview. And what I'd like for you to do is to plan to organize a television program for young people so you can be able to use the media. And that's another way to spread peace, through writing and through television and through radio and all forms of journalism. And since you're interested in this interview, this is going to be your first start. So what I'd like for you to do is to think about the name of your television program that you're going to have in the year 2040. Okay?
Have you met President Obama?
Yes, I have met President Obama, and it was very briefly, and it was only really a few months ago that I got a chance to shake his hand and greet him and say hello to him and actually have a chance to talk with him directly. Yes.
Okay. What is the best part about your job?
The best part about my job is being able to actually help to train people in nonviolence so that they can work with the youth and the children. And by working with adults who are working with children and teachers and professors, I get so excited. And so the best part of that is meeting new people and seeing them get excited about teaching nonviolence. And that's the best part of my work. And I smile on the outside, but my biggest smile they can't see is actually on the inside.
How did you meet Martin?
Luther King?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, Martin Luther King. Well, the first time I met him actually was in Nashville, Tennessee, where we were having a sit-in movement to desegregate the lunch counters. Back in that day, the lunch counters were separated and segregated. In other words, black and white people couldn't sit down together and be able to eat. And it's only years later that I found out why. And I thought about it. Well, people walk down the street together, they ride on the escalator together, the elevator together. Why can't they sit down and eat together? And you know what I discovered, Brody? that when people sit down, they have an opportunity to talk to each other, and they begin to communicate, and they begin to find that they have a lot of things in common. And so that's why they have to keep them separated. Okay? So most of the segregation that existed, it was horizontal. That means it was going like this, on that level, rather than vertical. You could stand up together on the streets and see the parade, but you had to go and sit in separate seats when you saw the game. You know, in sports, they had separate sections for you to sit, but you could stand on the street together. So I figured that was it. That they didn't want it. If you sit down long enough, you start talking. But with Martin Luther King, we were desegregating the lunch counters in Nashville so people could sit down together. He came and spoke to us. But then I met him later that summer in Miami, Florida, and we had a chance to really visit with each other. He came to be a resource person at this workshop, and during the lunch hour, they had a long lunch hour because we were on the beaches right there in Miami, Florida. And all the rest of the students got their towels and they had their bathing suits and they were running out, you know, to the beach, getting the water. And there was Martin Luther King sitting there by himself, by the pool at the hotel. So I stopped, I looked around, I didn't see anybody. So I walked over to him. I had about an hour and 45 minutes, just the two of us talking. So that was when I really got a chance to know Martin Luther King. Well, he got a chance to know me also. That's when I first met him.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Do I have any questions?
Yeah.
Well, the question I have is as we look at the future, Brody, I wonder if it's possible that this next generation of people are going to be able to bring about peace in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to work on that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's the answer. Thank you.
Great job, Brody. Did you have any other questions?
No, but I got something to say.
Okay.
Why do people do war? They should just like do a hockey game or play a sport or do like that. How come they do that?
Well, you know, that's why they created the Olympics,
I know.
for people to do that. And you know what happened one time?
What?
In South Africa, they discriminated against the black people in South Africa, and they had something called apartheid, you know, and which means they kept them strictly segregated, simply subjugated and oppressed. And you know what happened to the Olympics? The Olympics committee decided they were not going to allow South Africans to play the Olympics. So I think you got a real point that the world has to say no to war, and the world has to say no to discrimination and oppression. And once we get the world bodies together, okay, and say that it's okay to play hockey, okay, but it's not okay to play war. You agree?
I
Okay. It's over. I just want to be the first one to announce that violence and war is going to be over.
Yeah.
Practically. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brody. Confirming.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Can you move your mic up there?
Make my day.
I want to stand and pose for a picture just right there.
Okay. You have to stand here close.
You want to stand right there with them, Brody?
Okay.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shake it up. Yes.